Hello, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs and cross-watchers. This is your tarot reading for the week ahead whenever you are finding it. So let's shuffle up the deck and see what comes out for you. First card out is the Four of Wands, Cancer. I love this, okay? This is celebration of life. This is achievement. I don't know why I'm getting like a vision of old seeds that you planted are now really manifesting for you. And ironically, as these seeds manifest, as success is reaped, it just feels like you're ready for the new chapter. You know, it's like finally your house is exactly the way you love it. Your friend group is exactly the way you love it. You graduated, you have a career you love, and there's just this inclination in the back of your mind of like, okay, what if I just change everything now? What if I just move? What if I just, do this? What if I just, whatever? It's really funny. I love that life works like that. Life is so silly. And I don't know, Four of Wands, it doesn't say anything in the card about desiring a new reality. This is just what I'm picking up from you intuitively. There's some sort of celebration this week, some sort of achievement, okay? You had an idea in your mind for a long time and you're completing it. I'm seeing completion here, okay? It feels like the fruits of your labor are really manifesting right now. We have the Five of Cups in reverse. Beautiful. This is a significant week, okay? If you're watching this when I'm filming it, when I'm posting it, this is for the week of April 1st to the 7th, right in between two major eclipses, okay? The Monday following this week is the total solar eclipse. Wait, is that a Monday? I think so. Is the total solar eclipse in Aries. And then on the 25th of March, before this week happens, actually the day that I'm filming it right now, is the lunar eclipse. So very significant stuff. I feel like there's a big emotional release when it comes to the past. Okay, so things that you may have felt resentful towards when it comes to your past, your history, relationships, the things that you had a hard time letting go of, I feel like you're successfully letting go of or have let go of, okay? And you're allowing new chapters to emerge with people you have a history with is what I'm seeing here. Plus, not to mention that this week is literally in Mercury retrograde. So I do feel like old friends, old lovers, things like that may be coming back, and they actually have changed, and you genuinely do forgive them, and you genuinely are letting go of all of the stuff that just, it may have even been showing up in your dreams, having dreams about this person or their friends or whatever may have been showing up because you were holding on to some emotions in your heart and your soul and your body from the past. And at this time, those emotions are being fully released. So I would not be surprised, Cancer, if you've been having a lot of psychic dreams showing you your old resentments. And by waking up and remembering that dream, you work through those issues, those emotions. Okay, I am seeing that. If there's anyone who you have a long history with that is a little bit troubled, you had a falling out, a breakup, a separation, something like that in the past, and you're talking to them now, I feel like you're successfully letting go of that history with them and viewing them for whatever the relationship is right here, right now. When we look at the Five of Cups, we see here three of the cups that have fallen. This is the past that was toxic. One of these cups is poisonous, okay? The other two are wine. So the past that you lost out, they did have a lot of good elements to it, but it was also toxic. It was poisonous. That's what had to fall. There was a tower moment here. And with this card coming out in reverse, it's actually very positive because you're turning around and you're seeing the two cups that stand in the present moment, okay? You are salvaging relationships and beautiful situations in your life that have a toxic history because you're able to let go of that toxic history and realize there's actually something healthy here, something standing in the present moment. And I'm going to just enjoy this for what it is, okay? For some of you, I'm seeing here, you are successfully being able to co-parent your child. It feels like you are finally getting along with your child's father or mother. If you have separated from them, I am seeing that. Having a nice healthy friendship and enjoying that friendship for what it is, the familiarity of it, and actually being able to go to this person for advice and deep discussion, okay? For others of you, I am seeing reconnecting with an older family member that you may have had a falling out with. And for a few of you, I am seeing this could even be an ex, and maybe you have a really good friendship now. Maybe that friendship could be blossoming into something more, you know. Again, this will have an element of it not being toxic anymore, though. It doesn't feel toxic. Any lingering toxicity, any lingering resentment and anger and frustration from the past is coming up at this time. It's being released. I feel like you've done this in March. And you're continuing to finish off doing that. So that way you can just enjoy what you have in the present moment, and you're able to celebrate their happiness, their life, and your happiness, your life equally. So it's beautiful. We have the 9 of Cups coming out for you, Cancer. This is personal happiness. This is your mental health thriving, taking off. I feel like you're increasing your sense of independence, emotional independence, and wellness. Okay, in the past you may have struggled with codependency, and now we see you are pretty happy being on your own, and you're really good at identifying whether or not someone is reciprocating a relationship with you, whether someone is reciprocating your energies or not. So that was a theme that came up for the past several months. Totally set in stone now. Okay, I don't think you'll be in that issue again for the rest of your life if you're watching this, which is great because, you know, you've already learned what you had to. You have the knowledge, you have the wisdom now. Second row of cards out, we have the Empress in reverse. Cancer, I don't know what it is. It feels like your confidence has been taking some hits recently, or you just, how do I put this? There may be like a set list of things that you can do to keep yourself confident, and you may not have done any of those things in a while. Okay, so ask yourself, when do I feel my most confident? And literally write it down on a piece of paper. That's a really great journaling prompt, honestly. I would highly recommend pausing this video and doing it, or waiting till after this video to do it. Literally just get your journal out, get out a piece of paper, and write down the question, when do I feel my most confident? Okay, or write those things down, or write the times in your life where you felt the most confident, and ask yourself, what did I have then that made me feel confident? Where was that link taking place? And how can I incorporate some of that, if it's healthy, in a healthy way, into my present moment? Okay, I am seeing the need to do that very, very strongly. All right, some affirmations. Some of you guys, I'm just seeing you need to get dressed up and go out and take cute pictures. I know that's so specific. It's such a specific, like, this generation thing to do, but I really am seeing it, like, taking some hot girl, hot boy selfies and just feeling your best. Even if you don't do anything with them, I feel like it's going to really increase your confidence. You know, photography has the power to do that or destroy your confidence, you know. And I feel like there's something about, like, being the center of attention every once in a while and allowing yourself to get pretty and feel pretty and see that reflected back to you, that really does something for us. So I am seeing the need to do that for sure, especially if you haven't done it in a long time. Like, just having a night to just either, like, wear makeup, do your hair, dress in your best clothes, whatever it is that you do to feel your best. I'm seeing a need to do that. Also, I don't know about you guys, but doing something a little bit outside of your comfort zone that draws some eyes to you can also build some confidence. And I am seeing that as well. Maybe some of you have a really gorgeous dress or suit or outfit or something that is very attention grabbing, but it looks beautiful and stunning on you, and you feel like a baddie wearing it. It doesn't matter what you look like. It doesn't matter what assets you're showing off. It's how you feel when you wear clothes, how you feel when you go out, when you present yourself to the world. I am seeing a need here to really focus on that, which does not surprise me because we are in Aries season. Aries is the sign of self and confidence. So it doesn't shock me that this theme is coming up. The sun being in Aries, you know, the sun is a very nurturing star, okay? It wants to give life to everywhere where it's shining. So having that be in Aries, the sun is really working with you at this time to try to get you to feel more confident. So I'm not surprised that these messages are coming out here with the Empress in reverse. Center of your spread is the Page of Swords in reverse. Okay. When it comes to people from your past or people in general, there's something here about, like, feeling a little bit resistant because you don't want to fall back into old toxic ways of communicating. Okay, you may be accepting people for exactly who they are and what they can offer. You know, there may be someone in your life who's not a good communicator, or they're not consistent, or it's like talking to a brick wall. And I see here a part of your confidence and self-respect is deciding, you know what, I'm not going to try to mother them. I'm not going to try to force conversation out of them. I'm not going to try to force anything out of them. You know, I'm going to accept them for where they're at, and I'm going to give them what they give me. You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to overdo it anymore, which you may have done in the past. I am seeing that very, very strongly. Okay. There's also a child here for some of you. If there is a child in your life, you may fear that they're not communicating everything to you that they should be. Okay, this could be a grown child too. Anyone who's in a childlike position, like still living with their parents, or if you are literally a parent, this is who we're talking about here. And I don't know, there's something there with communication, them not feeling confident in themselves. Okay, I am seeing that sort of worry, that sort of fear, like, and also some of you may be questioning, am I a good parent? Because Page of Swords reversed, some of you, if you are a parent, you may have lost your temper recently, or you've just been like depressed, or like not in a good mood, or there's something here and you're like, am I a good parent, blah blah blah. You have to come to realize, like, first off, nobody is a perfect parent, nobody is a perfect person, and we all have our days where we're not in a good mood, we don't want to play, or, you know, we may be a little bit more frustrated than usual. And, you know, as long as that's not consistently a behavior that you justify, I think that's fine. And the fact that you even are sitting here and wondering if you're a good parent shows that you are, you know, it shows that you're aware. So I wouldn't worry about that, you know, and again, you need to bring your confidence levels up again. All right. And you know what, maybe if you are a parent, you can include your child in this. You know, for example, if you've just been having a rough time with your self-esteem, with your confidence, you know, maybe you could go out on like a mommy daughter date, or daddy son, daddy daughter, mommy son date. And I don't know, like either like get some new clothes or do your nails together, go out and take cute photos together, photo shoot. I don't know why I keep coming back to photos and photo shoots. Maybe some of you guys that'll just really be good for you. I don't know. Like just going out dressed up very, very nicely and taking photos with whoever, your friends, your kids, yourself, I don't care. I just got the message here. Someone here may be doing like a spicy photo shoot, something spicy like that to increase your confidence, even if no one sees it. I swear that's like such a great thing to do because it just makes you realize how hot you are. Okay, so beautiful. Sixth card out is the Knight of Pentacles coming out in reverse, right next to that Page of Swords reverse. Yeah, slow movement. Some of you guys may be dealing with people who are very slow when it comes to the speed at which they move in relationships or the speed at which they open up to someone. And you may not know what to do with that. Okay, Cancer, you're a cardinal sign. Cardinal signs tend to move faster. They tend to initiate a lot more, something that's not talked about very often. And it may be very difficult for you to connect with people who are slower to open up or just slower moving in general. So, you know, if you are friends, I'm seeing here the need. You don't want to burn bridges with anyone. But at the same time, it's like, all right, well, if you're going to be out here moving slow, like I'm going to focus on me. I'm going to use this time to save my money, get fit, make myself confident, work on my projects, my goals, clean my house, you know, like don't put all of your time, energy, and attention towards people who are moving very slowly in your life. You know, keep moving forward with or without people is what I want to say here. You know, I don't know why I'm saying that. I hope it makes sense to you. All right, final row of cards out. Okay, 2 cards came out. We have Death in reverse and the Moon in reverse. You know, I keep coming back to this message here of someone from your past who, or something from your past that you're not over, or they're coming back around and you have no idea what the future has in store for you and this person, where things are going. Like, oh, are we going to get back together? Are we going to be friends again? Is this person going to move? Am I going to move? I don't know. There's just questions there with that. And I think the lack of clarity also causes some confidence issues within you. So again, like if my biggest piece of advice for you this week is to work on your confidence. Do things that make you confident, okay? So definitely do that journaling prompt that we talked about. You know, write down the times in your life where you felt most confident and what was it that you were doing that made you feel that confidence. Whatever your answer is, do that this week or start doing that this week because that'll take you onto a very beautiful path, okay? Summon the energy of Aries. The sun is in Aries right now. We're about to have an eclipse in Aries, literally the day following this week. And you know, this asks you to really connect with yourself as an individual. How are you moving forward in life as an individual? Or if you have children, with your children. And, you know, everyone else who's an adult, like, they're either coming with you or without you. You know, unless you're married and they're on the same page and they're growing and evolving as much as you are, you know. What am I trying to say? Just focus more on you and feeling good. You know, don't focus on the people who are slow to move, you know, who are not, you know, giving clear direction, clear answers here. Really fascinating. Also, I would pay attention to anything in your life that has you in a state of waiting. If you were promised a raise or a promotion and you're just like waiting for that to happen and it's not happening, you know, I would start to question, like, is this even the company for me? Like, keeping me in this place where I'm not being paid fairly and they're sort of dangling a raise in front of me like a carrot on a stick. I don't know. Something there. The Moon in reverse is coming out in the same row of cards as the Five of Cups reverse. I definitely feel like old feelings are being brought to the surface now to be destroyed, to be worked through. Straight up. You know, the negative, toxic parts of it. If I were you, I would work with any deity or spirit that works in destruction, like Lord Shiva, for example. Or any spirit that clears the path for you to just have clarity. Oh, you know what else I'm seeing? It's so hard to describe the visions and the feelings I'm seeing right now. It's almost like an accumulation of energy within your body, within your soul, your mind. So some of you may be struggling with like a lot of tension physically in your body, inflammation, symptoms of high energy that needs to be processed, that needs to be let go of and worked through. Or like a buildup of something like in your organs. So I would highly recommend working on your confidence, doing some sort of detox if you can, and if that message of there's too much of something in your life resonates for you, decrease it. Like, I'm a Cancer as well. I resonate with this message. And recently I was given the message from spirits that I have too much fire energy in my body, my soul, my house, literally everything. And that's causing a lot of health issues for me. And so right now I'm personally on a journey of reducing that fire energy. And that's metaphysical, energetic, but it's also like physical, you know. I'm gonna attempt, wish me luck, to quit caffeine and reduce the amount of spicy foods I eat. I was looking into it and I'm like, this is literally all of my favorite stuff. Like, what am I gonna do? Caffeine and spicy food, that's literally 99% of my diet. Like, what? But yeah, I get it. So yeah, if you resonate with that message, definitely it's time for a detox. Be grateful for any old feelings that resurface, old energies that resurface for you at this time that are negative, because they are truly exiting your body, mind, and soul. And, you know, don't repress that at all, because that's just going back into your body. And when you have that suppressed emotions in your body, in your aura, it causes issues, okay? It makes you sore. It gives you health issues. Just, you're in a constant state of fight or flight. Like, it's not good, okay? So release. Some of you may be doing some somatic, like, body work, healing work, dancing your problems out. It's like a release physically, mentally, and emotionally that I'm seeing for you. That's tied to issues from the past or feelings from the past that went unresolved. Here's the thing. I feel like the people who are attached to these traumas or these emotions are actually physically in your life right now. Like, you may be talking to them again after a period of separation, which is very fascinating. I mean, some of you may not, but like I do feel that for the majority of you. And wow, final card at wow. These cards literally flipped out and went on the table together, two of them as your final card. And look at what it is. Both the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups in reverse, guys. This is crazy. As your last card, aces in the tarot represent brand new beginnings, new energies emerging here. So what we see is a whole new love interest or love chapter. Even if you're in a long-term relationship that you plan on spending the rest of your life with, it's a new chapter in that relationship. And also creatively. And then we have new passion unfolding, that fire energy, that zest for life unfolding. This is a very exciting combination. Coming out as your last card, what's going to come in the future. But they're coming out both in reverse. They're blocked right now. This is not currently in your life this week. Okay, you feel it coming psychically, a new start coming psychically in your emotions and with something in life that'll make you feel really, 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 really passionate. Very happy to like wake up and like, it's like you're just excited. You know, for example, if you're moving, you wake up early because you're excited to like start packing boxes, or, you know, maybe you're anxious, maybe you're nervous, however that manifests. It's that type of energy, which is good. But it's coming out in reverse. So right now it's not accessible to you, but you feel it, you know, but your soul is not quite ready for it yet. Your spirit guides are saying, you know, keep attuning yourself to the vibration of this new beginning, preparing yourself. This week is a really big week for you to detox, let go. And that's why the death card's coming out in reverse, because this is all about letting go, releasing. For example, if any of you are having this vision, this idea to move to a new city, to just uproot your life, you know, you're not ready for that just yet. But Spirit is saying the seed is planted. Okay, you planted the seed for this manifestation. And right now what we're doing is bringing up all of the dust, all of the sediment in your soul emotionally to be dealt with. Very fascinating. And this period of the universe sort of bringing up the dust in your soul has been going on before you even had this idea, because the universe, your spirit guides, can see into the future, and they knew that this big new chapter in life is coming for you. And before you even had visions and ideas of this new chapter, you'll notice several months before, random people from your past came up into your life to be dealt with. Okay, essentially, you know, either burning the bridge entirely, cutting the cord, or releasing any old feelings, any of that, like, you know, settled closure. Things have been kicked up or are kicking up from your past that have never received closure. Unfinished stories are being kicked up to be finished. And at this time, Spirit is saying the best thing that you can do for this new chapter that's coming up in your life in the next this feels like the next few months for most of you. Okay, it could possibly the next few years. I'm seeing up to 2026, up to the end of 2026. So from now until the end of 2026, this new passionate, emotionally fulfilling chapter seems to be very, very prevalent. This can happen in a few days. It can happen up until then. So it's different for all of you, depending on what this new start even is. And Spirit's saying, if you want to bring this in right now, this is definitely a time to finish out old chapters, okay? Your list of like 1 billion ideas that you have in your head, start crossing them off, okay? Literally start decluttering things, selling things that you don't want anymore. I'm seeing a full-blown detox here, letting go of the past, and even like physically in your own body, you know, detoxing, getting rid of the nastiness. So yeah, beautiful energy. Thank you guys for joining me. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this week ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already. If you want personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there and spiritual life coaching sessions there, so check it out. Bye-bye.